What's up, everybody, and welcome to Mad Bull Garage. This is my 1986 F-150. Rescued out of a farmer's field, put in a healthy 351, but it's coming apart. So we've got a built 351 for it going to be north of around 600 horsepower. Nitrous, stock stroke, but everything else you can think of. The problem now is it's always had a very bad factory wiring harness. As you can see, not everything is connected to something. There's burnt wires, there's cut wires. It's not good. So that's my factory one. I tore it all out. And now we gotta keep tearing it apart. I'm gonna pull my carpet up, clean it, probably throw a layer of paint down, and rewire everything. So tear everything apart and let's get to it. So it already has an MSD, full MSD ignition system. Got a 6AL box, pro-built distributor, nice wires and everything, but Ace Fuel Injection came out with a standalone CDI box where I can tune my timing curves off of. So tearing everything out. Most of this is wiring that I had done to get stuff working, since my factory one is not all there. So let's go ahead. Nothing was run off of relays. Everything was just straight from the battery to a switch to whatever it needed to power. Which, if you don't know anything about wiring, not good. So I'm trying to get rid of all of that crap. This wire loom is really nice to work with, and it just cleans up the look of your engine bay, so you don't just have random wires running everywhere. You can get it at your local hot rod shop or speed shop. Can't get it on AutoZone. You can also get it on Amazon. There we go. So, I don't know what most of this stuff goes to. Alright. I don't know what most of this stuff goes to. I wired this multiple different times, trying to just make stuff work. And it worked, but it wasn't the prettiest. I knew it wasn't done right, which I didn't like, and I wanted to be done the right way. So I want everything to be on separate everything, really. Separate, just everything. I knew it wasn't done right, and it worked, but it didn't look good to me. I knew it wasn't done right personally, which I didn't like that. I just want it to be everything can be on a relay, everything can be separate, you know, just nice quality work. You should always take pride in what you do. So, this is the standalone harness for my MSD. It's got a bunch of different, it's got a RPM signal. I ran RPM signal off of it to a standalone RPM gauge, and it's got a bunch of wires, as you can see. So this is what controls when it sparks, how much it sparks, all that kind of gets, all that good stuff. All right, let's try this again. It's also not good to have all of this power run in this big of a clump to your battery source. So I got a 6 relay box. So it's a box with 6 relays in it that I'm going to be putting everything on. So it will have one power to the box from the battery, and it'll clean everything up. Look a lot nicer, a lot more reliable power, and my truck won't burn down. So, let's see. See, this is all alternator wiring. Let's do a distributor. Okay, that's all out of the way. Now what do I do? Alright, now I just gotta take out this MSD box. And then if I can get it out. Okay. There we go. There's my MSD box. Now what do I do? I'm gonna find a spot about this. That's gotta get to there. Just to be able to reach. Okay, this. Hold on. I need to look at some diagrams. Now that all the engine bay wiring is removed, I'm gonna work on this. This is all of This is all just wiring for my sound system. It's got a awesome kicker set up here. I'll clean all this up too. Dual 12, and then we gotta stay bumping. But now, I gotta figure out how all this junk goes back together. Alright. We're giving up on the wiring because kind of where as far as I can be without. See there? Perfect. Kind of as far as I can be without having everything new installed. So now it's time to clean. Good little riff on the guitar. Alright, so we got everything torn down. Now it's time to put everything back together, but that'll probably be for next time, 'cause I don't feel like doing all that today. But at least at a good stopping point. So come back next time for hopefully to see it running again.